Yo, what's good, man? CTC Radio. That was long and annoying. I apologize. I don't know what happened. That was a catastrophic failure. Catastrophic failure. I'm gonna give it some time to let people get back up in here. Casey family, what's good? Ashley 21, what's good? I can't tell you nothing makes me more upset than when technology does not do the shit that it's supposed to do, bro. I'll be wanting to oh my God, the anger that I feel when technology does not do the shit that it's supposed to do. If you can see behind these glasses right now,
that nigga's fuming.
Y'all will see flames.
That nigga's fuming.
Y'all see flames in my eyeballs.
I texted you, and then I saw what you said in the chat. In the text, I said, "Oh yeah, that nigga hot."
No, because it's just it's no fixable rhyme or reason, bro. It's like you just gotta take that shit on the chin, bro. I don't like it. Miss Cheer, what's good? Amanda 21, what's good? You know, I'm a Woo side. We cleansing it. We back. We made it through Friday. I'm back on. You know, saying my guy Uno in the chat. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. We got another great show for y'all. If you missed last night's show, I encourage you to go check it out. We had a great conversation about knowing your role in community, specifically people knowing their role in the 805, and we got some different responses across all spectrums, some positive, some aggressive. But I just wanted to make my stance clear tonight. You feel what I'm saying? And just clarify my position on that. So we'll get into that. And Big Mike said he's going to come back with a Mission Impossible review. He could spoil it because I ain't going to go watch it.
I ain't seeing that shit. He good.
He could spoil it. He could spoil it all day long. So,
I'm going to go see Final Destination tonight, though.
I've never seen a Final Destination. Are they good?
Watch 3. And then on.
I don't need to know the story or nothing.
There's not really a story.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, you good. It's, you. I mean, if you want to, it's just how you want to watch niggas die for real. Like,
Okay.
Okay. So you can just watch 3 and you good.
This is like a 2-hour snuff film.
Little hour 50. You probably won't get on roller coasters after 3 though. I will say that.
That's crazy. I like roller coasters. I don't know if I want that. Let's get into some new music. This is Big Time Uno OG David James. Who else am I missing?
Big Time
Vic. That's the
Nike's on my feet, shout out to Mac Miller. Don't play with me, don't be dishonest. I'm not Tiller. Flip the cup when I'm finished the drink, a big sipper. I'm a star in my city, I'm high as the Big Dipper. Shit, I don't got ops. If you don't like me, then it's one-sided. Y'all been sleeping too long, no Joe Biden. Crashing out by myself, don't need co-pilots. Got a good feeling, this the one, no flow rider. They don't wanna see me rap like this. Latina, butterization, with the chopsticks. Old news, that boy old news. I was in a trap with my dog cooking Pro Tools. I went Uno, and he probably got those bitches. Every time I rap, I am not missing. Hunter at the show, he gon' hit switches. This is not a game, I am not glitching. That's a dog, he a Rottweiler. 4-2 in my cup, fuck your Budweiser. She love me if I'm broke, that's a 4-lifer. Bro got the gold bust down, that's a 4-9er. Hey, we do it big time. 30 in my pocket, that's a Bitcoin. If it makes sense, then I might join. Good steak on my plate, need that sirloin. Wow, we do it big time. 30 in my pocket, that's a Bitcoin. If it makes sense, then I might join. Good steak on my plate, need that sirloin.
Everything I do, my first name, I don't do nothing less. One good a year, they playing checkers while I'm playing chess. Rushing to the bag, put in the time, boy, I need a check. I don't miss shit, this shot wet, get it out the
Bake in the chat was good. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind.
Mosby, this the sweetest life. Talking on that boy, we spin his block like wheels, rolling dice. Supreme duo, OG Steve Young and Bake Jerry Rice. That boy think he could lie till I sent his ass to OG David. Know some little niggas slaying rock, feel like I'm raising cane. These niggas more like bitches acting funny, acting Damon Wayne. Where I've been spending, look like I'm trying to make a cut for Wayne. B-I-G-T-I-M-E, baby. Wanna make it big time, come with me, baby. I ain't never doing shit for the free, baby. Cost a Bitcoin to hang with Bake and OG, baby. Wow.
We do it big time. 30 in my pocket, that's a Bitcoin.
Casey family likes it.
Join. Good steak on my plate, need that sirloin.
Wow.
We do it big time. 30 in my pocket, that's a Bitcoin. If it makes sense, then I might join. Good steak on my plate, need that sirloin. Wow.
Pick it up and stack it up and get it laced. I sent the Addy, baby, yeah, she did the race. I'm running through these hushes like I'm Eddie Lace. Shit, 1,000 for sorrows, that's a petty grace. Yeah, I'm dipping out the club, this shit be feeling risky. I know bitches in your section, man, that look fishy. Man, these niggas say they gangster, where your mob ties? That nigga
Jody in the chat, what up?
times. That nigga say he a big dog. How the fuck he a big dog? That nigga really chihuahua. That nigga 5'5". That nigga say he big dog, but how the fuck he big dog? That nigga really a pussy and he got 9 lives. I turn the strip club up, baby, that's my vibe. Me and OG smoking the blunt, he got the 5th rate. He ain't only fucking with shorty unless her tits right. Now I'm only fucking with shorty unless her ass tight. Hello, bitch.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. Bake says, thought he was Goliath till I sent his ass to OG David. Yo, that's a bar right there. I fuck with that. That's gonna be one of the songs of the summer for sure. Yeah, let's get straight to it, man. So last night we talked about I brought up the topic of like knowing your role in the scope of this community. And the reason I brought up that conversation is because if everybody's trying to do everything and nobody's communicating with each other, then I think we're stepping on each other's toes, and I think we're just spinning our wheels, right? Like, I think we're getting to the point where if you respect, it's a different conversation if you don't fuck with somebody, right? Then you don't fuck with them, and maybe you want to step on their toes. But if you do fuck with somebody, for instance, then you shouldn't have a show on the same day they have a show. Maybe if you're not the person that's known for throwing tours or hosting tours, maybe you shouldn't be the person that's doing the tours. Maybe you should just be on the tour, but maybe you shouldn't be throwing the show. If you're not the person that's known for doing shows, right, then I'm not saying you shouldn't do a show, but I am saying, like, when somebody who is known for doing shows is doing a show, maybe you should tap in and be like, yo, I was going to do this on this night, but you doing your thing. I'm going to come support your night. I'm going to move mine down the line. I just think there should be more communication on top of people actually leaning into what they're good at and stepping away from what they're not good at. You know what I'm saying? And people just needing to be more real with themselves. Like, if your mom comes to your show and your immediate family are the only people in the crowd and they tell you did a good job, it doesn't really necessarily hold a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you do that 10 times in a row, you're not really doing it. And your family is the only people that come to the show for all 10 times. Maybe you need to hang up throwing the shows and just figure out something else, and lean into what you're good at, lean out of what you're not good at. So other people can pick up the slack in those areas. But if everybody's trying to do everything, I just think we're gonna keep bumping into each other, and the community and the playing field is gonna look like bumper cars. Dr. Beerley, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. And so last night we brought up examples of how that could happen, and it was brought to my attention that there's 2 shows on May 31st in Oxnard, you know what I'm saying? And one artist is playing on both of these shows, which looks good for the artist on paper, but I think it does both promoters a disservice to have the same artist that close in proximity to each other. You know what I'm saying? And like the bigger we get, the faster we grow as a scene, the more this is going to happen if we don't start chopping it up with each other and just trying to not step on each other's toes. Am I making sense? Did I say it better than I said it the other night?
I think you did, man, but I don't think you was the problem yesterday. I don't think your response was the problem yesterday.
But I mean, I don't feel like I was really clear on where I stood. I'm gonna let you speak your piece if you want to, but I'm speaking for myself. I don't feel like I was super clear yesterday, and I wanted to clear up where I'm at. Makes Uno, what's good? Thank you.
Change
for
your name, nigga.
he said have to call a spade a spade. People just be doing shit. And yeah, I mean, people do just be doing shit, but I don't necessarily know that that's a bad thing, right? Like, I think you don't know if you're good or bad at something until you try it. But once you do try it, first of all, if you're modeling the thing you're doing after somebody else, you should work with that person to figure out how to continue on doing a quality thing, right? Like, don't just see what they do and then go try to copy it without learning why the thing was a success. But then beyond that, if you keep doing the same thing over and over and getting the same results, and those results are bad, then maybe you should pivot. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But I don't necessarily think it's bad for people to try things, but I think we should take more cues from people who have done it before and done it better. And not everybody can do everything. Like, if you notice, Connect the Coast doesn't throw a lot of shows. You want to know why? Because that's not my lane. That's not my specialty. That's not my lane. If I throw events, then it's something that I'm really passionate about. But I just don't be. And in 3 songs, in 3 Connect the Coast songs, you have 27 artists. We got at least 4 singles with 9 artists from the coast on them. So we could do 4 songs and have 36 people from the coast. And I still don't be throwing shows because in my mind, that's just not my lane. But I will support other people that I think are better at throwing shows, like Uno and other people. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not afraid to admit that. And I think people just need to get more real about where they can add value to the scene.
I'll say this, and then I'll leave it at that. I said my piece yesterday. I ain't moving off my fucking square. Anybody that was upset about what I had to say, I guess this is for you. If it applies, let it fly. If it don't apply, then fuck out of here. It's not what I'm stating is for people that want to listen. I am not only is my goal and my
sorry.
You're good. Not only is my goal and like where I believe my belief is to be an architect, I also believe in being a teacher. I also believe in finding information and using the information and telling other people how they can use the information so that we can all be successful. I'm not in the business of being greedy and doing it for myself. So when I give information out, nigga, you ain't got to take it and you ain't got to listen to it, nor do you have to be offended if I don't like the way you do something. I'm one person in the world. So my opinion, if I'm asked a question, I'm going to voice my opinion on it. Now, if you agree with it, apply it. If you don't agree with it, fuck out of here, nigga. And if my opinion about X niggas goes with, if I say no names and you think that that applies to you, I can't control that, yo. Now, you should know that I have love for certain people. So if I say certain things and it does apply to you, then I'm probably not talking about you if I have love for you. But if it does apply to you, then fix the problems that I'm saying. I don't think we should be harping on how something is said or how we take something. I think the big issue is what is the messaging? And so the messaging is, I agree. I don't know if I wouldn't say, I'm not going to say I'm the best nigga at throwing shows. I know Chris, like for example, Chris the Thrillist, I learned a lot from how to throw at venues or how to have relationships with certain people. I always know how to move and do certain things, but you have to learn how to be a people person. You have to learn where you slack in and where your height is and apply that to you. I think people just, I mean, I'm standing on my shit, my nigga. It's a lot of monkey see, monkey do niggas out here, bro. So if it applies to you, then baby, change your thought process, change the way you viewing it so that you're not looking at it like I'm mad or this nigga's throwing shots or whatever the case may be, because I'm really not. I'm just really want us all to be successful. I want us all to be able to take care of our kin, take care of our family, and live long, prosperous lives. And at that, I feel like you need to be okay with taking constructive criticism. And if you're not, nigga, we in the wrong field, gang. We in the wrong field for real.
I feel that. What up, Big Mike?
Man, hey, what's happening with my niggas, man? You know, the trio. You know what I'm saying? You know, 3 the hard way. What's happening?
Let's go. Jenny in the chat. What's good? Chris the Thrillist. Gia in the chat. Doo-Wop in the chat. Thank y'all for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Big Time Bake says, nah, if it don't apply, I'm going to get mad as fuck for real. Yeah, and I mean, to me, like, the reason I even brought the conversation up is because I'm going to stand 10 toes down on this. We got to stop doing, I just don't think that throwing pointless shows is going to get us where we need to go, bro. Like, people do not want to sit up there and stare at people perform songs that they don't know. We need to throw parties and attach our music to the feeling of just being at a good party. Like, if we as a community focus on just throwing consistent, really, really dope parties, and then in the middle of that party, a Big Time Bake comes out and performs at the height of the night, people, that's gonna resonate with people and be like, yo, I was at this dope ass event, and when it was lit, this dude I never heard of came out and he did his thing. But if we try to center a whole event around, Bake might be a worse example because he does have some motion, so people might know who he is. But like, let's say we try to center a whole event around, I'm not even gonna name some, but a lesser known artist.
I will.
Let's say we try to center an event around a lesser known artist, and we're posting flyers everywhere and posting content about, come see this show with this nigga you never heard of performing this song you never heard and probably don't like nigga, that shit is always going to just have 10 people in the audience because we're not giving people a reason to care about the music. But if we create these parties that create an emotional connection with the attendee, and then we're slipping in our music during these parties so people can connect with the music and connect with the song and give them moments that say, oh, what was that shit? I never heard that shit before. We're not giving people a reason to, or we're not giving people moments to look up our music and associate it with an emotional connection. And I think parties are the best way to do that. Random shows are not. I'm not saying we shouldn't have shows. I'm not saying we shouldn't do shows, but I am saying I just don't think that shows are gonna be the thing that like takes the community over the top.
My opinion, I hella agree with you. Like, when I was living in LA, I would step out for a show if it was somebody big. With my thing with the coast, until a nigga like really pop and could really add the local acts with another big act, like, it's really pointless when you've seen the motivation of your so-called brethren trying to support you. The thing that you had said, that's what I had got into when I was living in LA. I had went to somewhere where DK performed, but it wasn't put on as a show. It was put on as 4 premier DJs, a party. And DK came out in the middle of the party, performed 4 of his hits. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas went back. Then niggas went right back to swinging in that motherfucker. And I'm talking about like bottle service. They got girls on ropes and shit. I was like, damn, this is way different than the show. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't promoted as a Dom Kennedy show. It was promoted as, we got these 4 top DJs. These nigga, get your tables. We got the bitches. There's gonna be a star-studded event. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some eye candy in there. There's gonna be some other niggas walking around there. There's some factors in the section. You know what I'm saying? And one performer performed that night, a LA legend. But me knowing the niggas that put on the party, they cleaned up. Mm-hmm. And they also said, bro, the music industry changing, so you got to change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know yeah. And I think, so Mark 40 says, true, but the small show is called paying dues. You need those kind of. It's also a great place to try new shit, and Jenny agrees with him. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not saying don't create spaces where people can pay dues. People can still pay dues at a party. The problem with the shows is that the shows is the artist preaching to the choir. Even at our biggest shows right now, when you look in the audience, who's there? Other artists. You feel what I'm saying? And because the audience is filled with other artists, all y'all niggas, all of y'all, I'm talking to y'all in the chat and I'm talking to myself. We're all selfish, nigga. We're not like, I am one of the only artists on the coast that promotes other artists. Y'all niggas don't do that shit. Y'all niggas don't promote other artists. So if we want our shit to grow, We gotta stop preaching to each other and open the floodgates and let the rest of the community in. And they're not gonna want to come in to concerts with niggas performing songs they don't know. We can still provide those opportunities for people to pay their dues. We can still provide those opportunities for the artists to try new shit, but the focus should be the party. And that's more welcoming for strangers to come in and learn about us. I think if we keep throwing these shows, then we're just going to be rapping for each other for the rest of our lives. I personally don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're saying shows are whack. I
don't think neither one of y'all is saying not do shows. I think what basically is tighten it up. That's all. Like I think motherfuckers be in their feelings and don't understand words. Like, so it is what it is, man.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I agree and disagree. I think showcase shows are necessary. I agree with Ford and Jenny. I do also understand your perspective of, and I think they're missing the point that we kind of hit on earlier. I think they just joined in. So I think the point you were hitting up earlier was the organization of one event, people being one unity. So yes, there's sure, niggas want to do showcases, and sure, we're down to do those shows. But then you have to understand that there's 7 other shows the same weekend with the same artists on the same bill up the fucking street. So I think there needs to be some type of understanding, some type of community, some type of what you were stating earlier of people knowing their place, where, yeah, those showcase shows are happening, but it's happening with the people with the most static to bring the most fans into the building, to bring the most people, not like the artists per se, but the people that are throwing that event. If Jenny's throwing an event and then Mike blesses people, I just know that just happened to be on the same day. But let's just do last weekend. There was the show I went to, the good vibes or whatever the fuck. And then there was the other show that was down the street at the mystery shop, literally walking distance. So it's like, real quick though, kept walking back and forth. He was hosting one and wanted to see niggas perform at the other. So he just kept walking back and forth. And I'm thinking in my head, this is crazy. Like, this is absolutely absurd. And like, I get what you're saying. I do agree that we do need showcases, but I feel like your point, if you focus on one showcase every 2 months, that what Mark Ford and what Jenny are saying still happens, but it becomes bigger. Niggas actually love what they're doing. Niggas actually want to come support, because I don't have to come to see the nigga next week. I don't have to go see the nigga tomorrow. I don't have to go see the nigga 2 days ago. Or I just saw the nigga last week. Now he got another show at the same venue or the venue next door talking about come through. Like, it's crazy.
I just want to catch the chat up because if you can't see the Instagram, where there is a whole nother chat going on Instagram. So in Instagram, 40 says it used to be the DJ shows when hip hop was born, and they would bring up artists, and that's all. I'm just trying to bring that back. Like that formula has never failed, and that's where I think we need to be at. We need to, and the DJ centered the party as the focus, not the artist that they brought to the stage.
Harris said something lit though. And I do want to say this, but Harris did say that part of that issue is the lack of DJs wanting to break records.
True. So very true. That's the conversation we can continue.
It's not all if the DJs aren't breaking the records and the DJs won't play the records and they won't ask you to come perform, then where the fucking niggas supposed to perform? You know what I mean? So it's like it's a give and take. You got to have both to be a blend, you know what I mean? Because if you don't have the nigga DJ playing, niggas still got to get their shit off, you know? So you need both to fit what you're saying.
Key says, pretty much oversaturating a market that isn't established as far as the coast goes, having all those shows so close. Ashley21 says, I agree with you, KO. That reminds me of the 4th of July Pirates parties. It was a party with performance and it was lit. I discovered new artists from the coast like Marquis. And to be honest, the 4th of July parties was when Connect the Coast was the most lit because we were throwing parties. People had an emotional connection to these parties. So when they saw artists they never heard before, they would go home and they would look us up because there'd be 1,000 people at the beach and they'd be and like we were just a moment in a dope ass day that they never forget, and there's that emotional connection. And I'm telling you that is like how hip hop was established. And that shit will never fail. Go ahead.
This is part of the problem, Jenny. This is the issue. I love you, girl. I love you to death. This is the issue that I be having. Niggas hear what they want to hear and then go off with their opinion. Nigga, I just said you have a show on the 31st, and there's another show on the 31st. Mike Bless is at your show and doing another show. Yesterday, I was talking about your 31st and 30th show. Today, right now, I'm talking about Mike Bless being on 2 shows in the same night. So we not saying that you're doing 2 shows in one night. Understand what we're saying. Please. Thank you. Please, thank you.
40 says, good DJs though. I promote a lot more than I share online. And that's dope. And I think Mark 40, you know your role in this community. You provide fire ass top tier quality content for yourself and other artists. You are the AI leader with the dopest graphics, I think, and you do promote. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know your role. This conversation is more for people who I feel like don't know their role and are trying to do everything at once. Jen to the Fur, what's good? She says Ashley21 on a whole nother lit level. For real. For 4th of July, it created an emotional connection with people.
Nigga, that was the only time my fat ass been to Pirates Cove and the last time I'm climbing that goddamn mountain.
Nah, that shit was
I think I was down there so lit, Uno.
I did it one time, never again.
Uno, I went down there sober. This is why I'm going to tell you that's the most legendary party that Slow County has never seen. I can't talk about Oxnard, Ventura there. This nigga, the Lord, had it so lit down there. I went down there sober, nigga, got out of my body loaded, nigga, and had to go up that motherfucker. And guess what? When I got to the top, you know the first thing I said? That motherfucker was so lit. I'll do it again. But I done got too old now and got some little health shit going on.
Nigga, I didn't know. So you know, fam hit me, come perform. We did a tour. We cooked up a little tour out of it, a little mini tour, 3 stages, 3 stops, cooked it up something. He told me, pull up. So we pulled up. We get a sprinter. We go out there. Nigga did not tell me it was a 5-mile hike up and down. The nigga did not say that because I promised to God I would have told that nigga I'm not coming. I swear to God I would. But the nigga told me, come through. It's a beach party, da-da-da. I said, oh, lit. Who don't want to see ass on the beach? I'm coming. Get there. He like, yeah, we already down there. Well, nigga, come get me. He's not coming up. So he like, nigga, you gotta come down. I'm like, so we walk down. I'm like, oh my God. The nigga did me the
same way. I got up to that parking lot. I'm like, where you at? He like, you gotta come down. What? Nigga, what you mean?
We go down. I'm cooked. Now, you so lit and you hot, you drunk. I think we was doing shrooms too. Like, we was fucked up. And you be so fucked up that you forget that it's 5 miles.
That you got to go back up.
You got to go back up. Like, you came downhill.
Now on those days, I did that shit like 3 or 4 times. I up and down 3 or 4 times those days. Like,
you got me fucked
a nigga got my steps in. Let me finish this chat real quick. Casey Family says, nah, I just only share niggas who are dope. That's very subjective. That's super, super subjective, but I'm happy that you share people at all. 40 says, I agree, but that's the promoter's fault. People don't care. They want a big bag from the door and the bar and put on 1K artists to perform. And I mean, we had that conversation the other night, yo. Like,
this nigga quick though, yo.
That's kind of where this conversation
That's 2 shows back to back, same night, 2 different shows, 2 different places. Now, levity is different. I assume it's comedy, so that don't really fall in the same.
Yeah.
If it was rap though, This is the nuts. This is insane.
But I do think like the solution, because I don't want to be up here complaining. I do think, I don't know if niggas are like in my perfect world. I know what I'm asking for is a pipe dream filled with crack and methamphetamines, my nigga. That will never happen. But in my perfect world, I would love for there to be like a chat where promoters, the niggas that do the shows, talk to each other and be like, yo, I got this weekend of this month. I got this weekend of this month. And so niggas can go support other things and help promote the thing that's that weekend and stop like throwing shit the same weekend as each other to stop stepping on each other's dope. Because if we don't get like we are growing at a really, really dope pace right now. We're getting more visibility. But if we don't get organized in some sort of way, this shit is not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. I feel like we've seen it get to this point so many different times, and it always ends up crumbling because niggas think that there's not enough room for everybody, and everybody thinks that there can only be one. Like this shit is the Highlander and shit, and niggas don't get organized and don't talk to each other. And I'm trying to have this conversation now to prevent that.
I love
niggas think they Jet Li.
That part.
I just want to ask a quick question to my nigga Uno, my twin. What's his name? Hey Uno, what's his name? Twin.
Makes Uno or something.
Yeah, twin, nigga. It's stealing my shit.
Who is that?
I don't know, twin. What Mike Bless show on the 31st are you going to? And if you can answer, what time is his set? So that if you wanted to go to both, you could go to both. Since you said what's up to be like big up Mike Bless, I want niggas to understand when I bring niggas names up too, that's not me like throwing shots. Like I'm bringing names up to,
and he's the only example of this.
He's the example of what I could say. You know what I mean? Like I could use Dark Room last week, but y'all didn't go to last week, so this week is Mike Bless twice. So I was, or the 31st, whatever.
Excuse me. Casey Family says, that's true. We not reaching out enough to see what's happening that month or whatever. Mike example is dope for dope DJs who bring up random guests. It's crazy, but that's collaborative effort. Jenny says, to clarify, both shows I'm doing, Uno already addressed that. He said, I did not hear what the fuck you said because my phone died. I just got back on, so shut up. Cool Writings just joined. Thank you for joining. Stone Dar and the Minx just joined. Thank you for joining. Gia says, so lit, the sheriff would always try to stop us. That part. 40 says, LOL. Trap in the chat, thank you for joining. And Mark 40 says, LOL at Luno. We got that one real quick, though. He said it's comedy, and I'm talking shit. And Trap says, hey, now. And yeah, I mean, like, look, man, like, to me, we should be able to have these hard conversations. I'm not going to sit up here and pretend that I have all the answers. And part of it is me just talking out loud and figuring this shit out loud. Like, as I was having that conversation, I was figuring out my role in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, I was cementing my role in my mind. I am not the show nigga. I do not throw the shows. I do not throw the tours. Like, you could look back in Connect the Coast history, nigga. There has not been a lot of tours. And if there's been shows, it's been at one place where y'all come to this one place every month. Like, we not moving around doing no complicated shit. Like, cause that's not my bag.
Jenny, I will tie you up. Shut up, nigga.
There's people that do better shit. There's people that do it better than me.
I think she need to be tied up, nigga.
She talking crazy, nigga.
I know, cuz. Hey, how long y'all niggas been on here?
30 minutes. It took forever for my computer to restart. I'm not gonna stay for the full hour, but I definitely, that's where I'm at with it. Let me know what y'all think. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to beat a dead horse with this conversation, but I do want to hear about the Mission Impossible, the review. Is it worth going to see? Because I have no plans on going to see it.
Did you see the last one?
I did, yeah.
If you like the last one, yes, it's worth to see. Did I enjoy it? Yes. Was there a part in there like Fast and the Furious? Yes, there was one over the top part where I'm like, Ethan, you motherfuckers, cuz. Hey, I just looked at my brother Travis. But if you watch the last one and you want to see, and then you watch all the Mission Impossibles, and this is the end, I did enjoy it. It picks right off where the part one started. There wasn't too much of that over the top Fast and Furious, but there was some Mission Impossible shit, as in the plot. I know you'll appreciate it because it's that AI pot. So if you're into the AI plot,
that's what I didn't like about the last one, though. Honestly,
then you already know that they're
it's
fighting.
Just a continue. It's just part two of the part
So they're fighting the AI, as in the
AI.
They're fighting the AI, cuz.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that shit at all.
Okay, well, it's the continuous of part one, but it's dope. He puts a ragtag crew together, and the president lets the nigga off his leash. He does Ethan Hawke shit. You know what I'm saying?
Jenny said, so ain't no way to wait. I do agree we should communicate, but not all people throwing the events are promoters like me. Some are artists themselves doing it, so ain't no way. But that's my point, Jenny. Like that's the point of this conversation is that I mean
they don't need to be.
Yeah, like everybody should not be doing everything, right? And I can't tell people what to do. Like do what you need to do, but I think if we're getting serious about throwing shows, if we're getting serious about being promoters, if we're getting serious about building a scene, then connect with the people who you don't have beef with, because I know there's politics, but connect with the people who is not political and communicate with them. You feel what I'm saying? And like figure out how to open the show to the public, because right now we keep rapping to each other. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Mark 40. I fuck with Anthem. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know how many more shows I can do where I'm only rapping to other rappers. Nigga, I don't know how much more I could tolerate that. like we need to give the people outside of the rap scene a reason to come into the scene and care about us. And that's going to take some organization and some communication.
This, as much as I don't like definites. See, I'm a person that likes to find solutions to problems. So the solution to the problem is not we can't fix it. That sounds idiotic. The solution to the problem is create a Facebook forum, an Instagram good chat, anything, a broadcast group chat, and you sit a WhatsApp, a Telegram. You sit there and you do the necessary work so that we build our own community. And this bunch of we can't, I can't, we don't know how, all that bullshit, niggas be talking that negative shit.
And I'll do you one better. I already every week I send out an email that has as many events that I can find in the 805 going on. So I'm already compiling lists of what events, what parties are going on. All you got to do is subscribe to that. You feel what I'm saying? And if you see somebody throwing something on a day you were going to do it on, it's probably best that you don't do that. That's a good start right there.
Or collab it. Figure out, hey, what's the reservation? What's the RSVP of how many people you got? Oh, you got 100 people coming? All right, boom. We was going to do our event. We got about 100 people. How about we break this up into 2 days? Do it. Nigga, be smart. Figure it out. Be innovative. Bunch of goddamn copies.
And I think that's the point of this conversation, right? Like, it's not for me to point the finger and say, niggas ain't doing this right. Like, I told Uno this earlier today, so he could be my witness. I said I'm not gonna come on this show and shit on anybody that's trying to throw shows. Nice. And I specifically said I'm not gonna shit on Jenny. I'm not gonna shit on any or Trap or anybody that's trying to do shows, because I have been begging for more opportunities for artists for the last 7 years. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna come on here and shit on people who are trying to do that. But I am going to critique it if I think that we can do better. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I say that, I'm not coming from a place of like, don't do shows or don't do that. I'm just saying like, I have seen the 805 hit this plateau many times. And I'm telling you, like, lack of communication, lack of organization is what always takes it down. And I want to see this run of the 805 make it all the way to the finish line. That's all I'm saying. 40 says, I've been telling niggas that's why I don't perform anymore. And he said, I'm still performing, so come through. I feel that. Real quick though, says, if I'm not hosting, don't go. Jenny says, I chose Coppers purposely so that people who are in the circle can step in and check out that show. And I even said that. I said that I think the Copper Blues show is going to be fine because Copper Blues has its own audience. But I do think that that's only going to work so many times. You know what I'm saying? And Copper Blues is only going to be interested in booking us so many times if we're not bringing our own audience. And I think the best way for us to build that audience is through emotional connection, and parties do that better than concerts do that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Jenny, you keep on talking about this shit, but back to Mission Impossible, right, cuz? Because let me tell you something, cuz. You keep harping on this shit. Fuck all that shit, Jenny. My nigga just asked for the whole fucking movie review, and then you jump back on that shit. Anyway, cuz, like I was saying, Mike, personally, I enjoyed the movie. I will watch it again when it comes out on the streaming services, right? But I did enjoy the movie when I just went and watched it.
1 out of 10, what are you giving it?
I give it 1 out of 10 because it was the final, like the way they ended it. 1 out of 10. I give it a 7.5.
That's pretty high. That's a good Memorial Day banger. Then so someone else go watch it. I'm not gonna watch it this Memorial Day. Someone else go watch it. Let me know if you give Mission Impossible a 7.5. If I hear 3 7.5s, I'll go watch it.
Hell no.
It has to be 3 7.5s or higher in a row.
See, Uno, I understand you, bro, and you in the movies, right? But like that shit came out back. The original one came back in 1995. I've watched all of them, so it's also, if you're a Mission Impossible fan, you will enjoy it. Yeah. If you're not, then I understand.
Hey, was the first one? So I tried to rewatch them, right? And I don't know if it was Mission Impossible or if it was something else I tried to rewatch. Is the first one where he was working for that nigga that like some boss nigga, and the nigga double crossed him?
Yeah.
That's the first one?
Yeah.
All right. And then the third one's the motorcycle one, or is that the second one?
No, that's the third one.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta watch.
Second one was the helicopter in the tunnel.
Okay.
The last one was like basically AI takes over the world kind of vibe, and they have to kind of to stop it from doing that shit.
So Eagle Eye.
But no, way worse than Eagle Eye though.
Because it's crazy.
Like this AI right here even tricked, like, yeah, it's some other shit. But if, like, as in all the Mission Impossibles, bro, motherfuckers done died. They tie in shit from the first Mission Impossible all the way to this. It was the ending, so they're recapping what he did. The nigga Tom Cruise, before the movie starts, he gives out he pops on screens and gives a monologue about thank you for enjoying the series. We did this for you. We did this for you, the fans. This is it, and I really enjoyed it. Like I said, there was one part, like, I'm like, nigga, this is some Fast and Furious shit. You know how Fast and Furious be over the top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one part I was like,
that nigga caught a bullet like he was Neo.
With his teeth.
No, this bitch ass nigga 500 leagues under the sea, nigga doing some incredible shit.
I can't. Yeah. Let us know what you think, man. If you saw Mission Impossible over the weekend, let us know. We have a dope ass Memorial Day playlist that we just dropped for you on our Instagram. It's our latest post, so go check that shit out. And I'm gonna preview this new video. We're dropping it on Memorial Day on Monday, but I'm gonna give y'all a preview right now just to set it up. This is gonna be the barbecue song of the weekend. It's called "Need to Know." Connect the Coast. Vuvu Lee, Frost Dynasty world premiere. Let us know what you think. CTC Radio.
If we talk and you walk right out my face, I couldn't stop, turn it off, is that true? That's true. If you want, I can let my response today. I'll eat it off, all the oxen, free as you. And you my sunshine, made the trees move slow, my tongue tied, but baby need to know too. I pray that love could feed you just another day. Impressed enough with me, come to say I do. I said, baby girl, I need to know. I told you, baby girl, I need to know.
Said, baby, that I need to know. Told you, baby, that I need to know.
do the service, my love is underneath.
Into the Fur likes it.
Lady get between. My sun is up and no, I'm feeling nervous. Haven't had a drink to get me swerving and know what's best for me. I'm finally out to breathe. Oh, I'm feeling nourished sooner than it was. Miss you so badly, like I'm out at O'Reilly's. Time to fill my cup, feel so fine like Bradley. I hope this is enough. Tell me what you wanna say. Girl, it's really easy, you don't know my name. Just tell me what you wanna say. Tell me what you wanna say. Girl, it's really easy, you don't know my name. Just tell me what you wanna say. Tell me what you wanna say. Girl, it's really easy, you don't know my name. Just tell me what you wanna say.
Hey, bro, check this out, niggas. Never mind.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's Need to Know, Connect the Coast, featuring Boo Boo Lee, Frost Dynasty. Available now on all streaming platforms. Make sure you add it to your libraries and playlists. That's off our album, Kush GPT. The official video drops Monday, but if you're a member on our website, you'll be able to watch that pretty much immediately after the show. So make sure you tap in. And
Did that nigga really send some skips?
Who?
EJ, FJ.
Oh, I didn't see. Let me see. Sorry.
Nigga said he sent some skips.
So who sent some skips?
The poetry nigga.
My homie from across the pond from the UK.
Your homie from the UK?
Yeah. I gotta hit my boy up. I'm trying to come over there and fuck with some. What part of the UK? Because I gotta make sure there's some baddies over there.
I want to go to the part of the UK that's hella gutter and I see on Mobland. I want to go to the part of the UK. I want to go to the part of the UK my nigga Jack, rest in peace.
I don't want to. Ain't no guns over there. Them niggas be stabbing.
Nigga,
I don't want to do that.
Hey, nigga, let me tell you something. I've been to prison. I'll book a nigga so fast.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some coffee, nigga. I ain't trying to get slate.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? I watched Keith Lee's European tour. And cause what I'm not gonna do is go over there and eat no beans and tuna. That's what I'm not doing.
That's nasty work.
I see. FJ, what songs do you want us to play? I do see him.
Man, we ain't got no dilemmas, cuz what's been going on with
we got paper on the way, paper in the oven. You know what I mean? We gotta do the paper first. Man,
I didn't even know that, cuz. Slow down, little daddy, slow down. Hey, it's crazy that the pimp nigga in the chat told me stall my homegirl out, but he'll send a bitch to Figueroa.
Point Blank's photography. Thank you for joining. FJ, let me know what songs, where we should find your songs and what songs you want us to play. In the meantime, let me see if I can pull up a dilemma.
So in the meantime, while he's looking for a dilemma, let me put my feelers out right now. If there's any one of you females that want to take me on a boat to one of these local lakes for my Memorial Day weekend so I can drink some liquor and watch some ass shaking, holla at your boy.
All right, let's see. It looks like they dropped a new one. So we'll do this dilemma and then we'll rock with FJ songs. If you are new to the chat, we do these dilemmas every once in a while. Hold on, let me see. What does that say? IGWT.
That's the songs he wants us to play in the numbers. So 1, 3, 4, 6.
Got you. What's the album called though? Where's the link? Because I don't have that stored. So let us know what the channel and all that stuff is called so I can pull it up. Because I might have to download it. And I see 2 skips, so I'm gonna play 2 of these. Cool. Let's do this. Dilemma of the day, where our homies in Oxnard on Q95 radio station, they let their listeners call in or write in with problems, and then everybody just comments on them, and we're no different. We like to get messy, so we're gonna give our 2 cents. This one says, I have a dilemma. Last year, my 32-year-old husband broke my heart when he told me he was leaving me for a 20-year-old woman who worked for a business we owned. Damn. To make it worse, I found out he was showering her with gifts, clothes, purses, even paying her car and rent. I told him then that she was clearly using him, and despite the cheating, I was willing to try and work on our marriage. Fast forward to now, I now own the business, and surprise, surprise, his little girlfriend has left him. Now he's back begging for another chance, wanting to work out our marriage. We have a 9-year-old son who deeply misses his dad and wants him back home. Part of me remembers the pain and embarrassment he put me through. The thought of allowing him back after he carelessly didn't think about our family for someone else is hard to forgive. But then I look at my son and I wonder if I should put my feelings aside for his sake. Has he changed? Can a marriage work after all this? Should I give him another chance? Confused, mom and Mike sound off in 3, 2, 1. It's all you, my God.
I check this out. If the question is what, you already know the answer, right? You want that old thing back. You want that old thing back, but you putting your son in the reason of that. So I'm gonna tell you the realest shit. The child should never be the reason that you be in a relationship or nothing. You can co-parent and still have that old thing back, but don't never put the child in the place of this is what my son needs. I'm gonna get back with him just for my son, because you're already contradicting yourself. What you said. I remember the pain and the humiliations, right? So don't let the child be the reason that you go back with him, because co-parenting is not hard. You know what I'm saying? Co-parenting is not hard. But if you just want to fuck and you using the son as a situation, then say that then. And let him stay at his house and come beat the Doonies down and see his son when he wake up. Shit. It's easy. You probably making this shit way too hard. You know what I'm saying? Because if he did it once, he don't do it again. you let the nigga do it once, and if he come back and he gonna be like, I got her. He gonna do it again. So just, you know what I'm saying? Just you and your son fine. Co-parenting not bad, but don't let your son be the reason that you go back to some shit that you're not fully into. Now, if you just want to get knocked down by your ex-husband because y'all got familiarity, then do that then. But don't be calling up here with these dumbass questions, because you women be knowing the answers, and I'm smarter than y'all anyway. You come over here, I'm gonna cheat on you all the time, so you might as well go over there where he just cheated on you once.
That's pretty level-headed sound advice. I'm not mad at that. Oh no, what you said? What say you?
I say, hey man, it sounds like you was single, and it sounds like you ain't necessarily find somebody to replace him with. So you contemplating if you want to bring him back in the crib. Hey.
And using the kid as an excuse. See me in
my thing is this. The nigga gonna cheat. And have now, if you bring the nigga back, put some parameters up. Hey, you can fuck these bitches. Don't fuck nobody at the work. Hey, I don't want to know what bitches you fucking. Hey, I'm fucking niggas too. Hey, there needs to be a conversation there. But yeah, just go ahead and go get your nigga back, cause
that's what you sound like you want to do.
Yeah, if he's 32. I'm assuming he older. That's just an assumption. So you probably 32 now. He probably 33. And yeah, my nigga, just go tell buddy that we're spending the rest of our lives together because this is what we signed up for. But yeah, you're not going nowhere and I'm not going nowhere. But that don't mean I ain't jumping on dick. And clearly you're not jumping on Pete. So it's cool.
Okay. Trap says, yeah, and back up before be swimming in that lake Memorial Weekend. Back up before you be swimming in that lake Memorial Weekend. Ultimate tricking. 40 says, just the fact that you asking, you gonna go ahead and let him back. Just let him cheat in peace this time. Results may vary. Jen to the first says, run, girl, run. Listen to Mike. Jenny says, girl wants him back and doesn't look stupid because she knows that's a stupid move, but uses the excuse of a child. That's some dumb shit. Jay Riley just entered the chat. Thank you for joining. Please share it if you wouldn't mind. Jenny also says, go on, girl. Let him back in so he could do the same shit again the minute he finds someone else. And 40 says, you going to get a new man. LOL, there's a stranger cheat. Now there's a stranger cheating on you. You know what? I'm going to say, I think that, I mean, it's a what she's going to do and what she should do.
It's two
different
different things.
conversations. What up, Ventura Tide Pod? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. I think what she's gonna do is what everybody's saying. She gonna let him back in. She gonna let him back into her heart like Jesus. But I think that
yeah, what's up?
She
what's up?
There's no attraction. Like he's not. There's the physical chemistry is not right between you. You feel what I'm saying? Like
right.
So
let me fuck.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like the way she writes, the tone I'm getting is giving I believe in a thing called pussy confidence, right? And that's what makes women attractive to me is how confident they are in their pussy. Like I'm not saying like physically like in their actual vagina, but they walk around, they carry themselves like the pussy is just you need to know what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And this lady, she's giving low pussy confidence to me, very low pussy confidence. And so I feel like if you let him back in and you haven't worked on that, you haven't strengthened that pussy confidence muscle, he just gonna stomp all over it. So
I'll straighten it. I'll get it strong.
What that nigga the Lord said, I believe in a thing, but I call it good pussy management. A lot of you females got fucked up pussy management, right? And I'm just here to help you out. I'm like a consultant in bad pussy management, right? And then to answer what Jenny said, no. It's not stupid when you put the child as a reason. It's just called a mistake, but it's not stupid because I was with my baby mama for 4 years for one reason only, my child. It's not a stupid thing because any man that steps up to try to take care of his child is trying to do the right thing. The mistake was using the child as a center of we can be together when I knew from day one that me and the flat earther could never be together. You know what I'm saying? Soon as my baby mama told me that she thought the earth was flat, I knew that shit wasn't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? But Ari Jane is so beautiful. I try, I wanted my little mama in house. So,
Hey man, I believe it could have worked if y'all had some sort of rules in place, right?
Nah, we there's a big age difference, there's a cultural difference, and like I have told you before, prison has really fucked me up. Not when I say that,
I know, not in this case, but
hold on. Don't y'all take that shit fucked up like, oh, he gay. No.
Hold on. FJ, send me a link, man, because I cannot find it. I'm Googling, I'm searching it on YouTube.
Get off, FJ. Send the link.
It's not popping up. So yes, drop the link in the chat so I can copy and paste it.
Oh, well, I'm gonna say, but back to this answer that. Nah, I just sometimes, bro, I really get tired of females. Like, shut up, cuz. Like, cuz, shut up. Like, shut up, cuz. And the Lord, no, I'm a out all night type nigga, bro. Like, don't ask me when I'm coming home.
I just believe low key that anybody that says, like, nobody wants to be alone for the rest of their life. And as much as people like to say that shit, and as much as people like to be like, oh, I can be, nigga, you jumping on dick or you in pussy 3 times, 4 times a week. You not by yourself with 4 to 3 times new niggas every week. So you don't want to be alone. You just can only get one thing, and so you classify it with that. I think people need to be more willing to work on situations and be less willing to just the grass is greener. Because the grass ain't always greener when you ain't got no grass, bitch. So
I hella agree with you. Nobody wants to be alone for the rest of their life. But I'd rather be alone than play with somebody else's emotions.
But that's where honesty comes into play, right? Yeah. I think that's where honesty and understanding. Maybe that girl not the one. But there is somebody that's the one. You know what I mean? That the conversation can be that one. I think we just be afraid to low-key have these conversations.
You know what it is with me, Uno? I didn't got to the point, because when I be talking to these bitches now, I really just be practicing, cuz. I really don't want nothing. Send me some titty pics. Cash at me lunch. I like High Street. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it got to be a double better. So I'll make it work. But
40 says 25 peso pussy looking at to the fur laughing. Real quick though, says just because you can be alone doesn't mean you want to. I mean, I do truly feel like I don't mind being alone, but if I found the person that was like exactly aligned with what I want, You know
wouldn't want to be alone.
Yeah, for sure.
And I just feel like there is somebody. Now, can we find it? I don't know. I don't know. But
that's the thing. I totally agree with that, right? But that's if you was talking to the average human being. Nigga, I did 365 days in a hole in prison. I can be alone, nigga. That's why I talk to myself now, nigga. And let me tell you something, nigga. When after I get done jacking off and wash my hands off, I ain't gotta hear none of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
But I do think the dude in the dilemma, it comes back to what we were talking about the other day, kind of in the Diddy conversation, in the sense that, like, I think that if most dudes were honest with themselves, can y'all still hear me? Because I feel like I froze.
No, we can hear you.
If most dudes were honest, and I got you right after this, FJ, I see the link. If most dudes were honest with themselves, I don't think that I'm not saying they would be an ethical non-monogamous, but I don't think that most men would be monogamous. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they were honest and they could really say how they feel, I think most niggas would have like someone that satisfied their emotional connection, and the person that satisfied their sexual connection would be a completely different person. So most men would have, you know what I'm saying? And I think if most women were honest with themselves, they'd have multiple different partners. It's just like the stigma of what other people thinks about our sexual appetite is so heavy for some people that they'll pretend like they want to be an upstanding husband and an upstanding father just so they don't get any pressure from society. But niggas don't want to do that shit. Niggas at all. You know what I'm saying? But they just don't feel like they're in a situation where they can be honest.
They can be honest.
I think the thing with me is, bro, if I run across a female, I can tell the complete and whole truth too, right? Whole truth too, and I don't get that. So or some backpedaling of what we got going on, then we be cool. But you know what I'm saying? This new edition of bitches that roll backwards, order DoorDash, and don't know how to cook and talk shit. I'm not too fond of that. Like this, we got to
roll back. That nigga had a list.
Yeah, that's what. That
was good.
Bro,
that was good. No, that was good right there. That was good.
That's all they do. Roll backwards, talk shit, can't cook, nigga, and order DoorDash. That's all the new generation of bitches do, bro.
Order DoorDash.
Hey, which one of you bitches out there could cook a meatloaf from scratch? Nigga, I eat that cat from the back. Yeah, I'll be waiting.
Hey, man, I would show you right now, but I'm on the computer. But, hey, there's a reason why mama got that thing on her finger. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Hey, I'm about to, as soon as we get out of here, cornbread, fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and mashed potatoes and mac and cheese from scratch.
Let me tell you something. Hey, the Lord knows. I used to be on Facebook like, which one of you bitches can make a 7-Up cake from scratch?
Facts. And it's hard because you were serving up them plates that was good on your own. You know what I'm saying? So
I go in the kitchen right now and cook something for one of y'all aunties and be at your next cookout. You bitches better be careful.
Let's get into this so I can get the fuck up out of here. So we're going to play 2 songs from FJ. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It better be good.
It's FJ.
Oh, you made this. I made it special.
I'm gonna play the songs back to back, and then we'll do two ratings.
All
right. Had the beat, I liked it. Better write to it. Smoke free, but RIP the mic. See, I'm lighting it. Belly of the beast, yeah, I'm right in it. It's a C-section in reverse. I'll slice my way out of it. You see this pen I write with, I'm kinda nice with it. Well, I'm alright when I put my mind to it. Can't tell me sick to the script, brother, I'm reciting it. Cause I can Torah Quran, the rack and Bible it. Matter of fact, kinda like Christ with it. Who's rising it? One finger in the sky with it. Gun fingers in the sky with it. Hum fingers on the rhythm. I know you like the way I glide on it. Straight up, yeah, I'm eyeing in. Too hot, man, I'm striking it. Too flashy, yeah, lightning. From the jungle with the snakes, gorillas and tigers in it. Too stripy with it. They really wanna know if I'm black or white in it. Now I'm green, check the source so that I'm flying in. Read this story a lot, there's 3 sides to it. They're triangles, but I got my eye on them.
In God we trust.
You can't block this Campbell's back, I put my life on it.
In God we trust.
But before that, best believe I'm tying it. I just wanna say, fuck a Zionist. Free Gaza, yeah, I'm vibes in it. Free Congo, fuck a tyrannist. Free Sudan and fuck the ones genocide in it. Definitely know what time it is. Ready to die with it. Freedom fine.
Don't worry, 40, we gonna get there.
Fine with it. All I need in this life is sin. Heart of gold, I don't need my pockets lined with it. High key, I don't give a fuck if they don't like my lyrics. Think you're big, but look what happened to the Titanic. Think I'm a draw for the race card, now I ain't swiping it. You might just have to swallow your pride with it. See, I can write a wifey with him like Tiny did it. I can pen a 6-7, I'm a giant with it. Take time with it, cause everyone's bright on the mic till I step up in the room and dim the lights with it.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's In God We Trust by FJ. Let's get into his second song. I think it's called I'm From. These are all pre-mixed from his song The Mixtape. Mixtape, but mixed is spelled like miscellaneous. M-I-S tape. M-I-S-C tape. This is called I'm From.
Damn.
Yes, I'm from CR7, forever reppin'. Make it out, we're just praying that we make it to heaven. Around here there's hella queffin', better watch where you're steppin'. From Green Lane to Norby Crescent, West Croydon to Stretton. It's a place where we on fight, start your life or get taken. Triple beam, dreamer settings, leave a hole where your head is. I'm from a place where firms got 7 for letting off weapons. Wish I could interrupt, but he gotta finish his sentence. But I ain't never forgetting, no, we ain't never forgetting. We ain't switching sides, that's the myth and never the Western. In this life you live, then you learn your lesson. You can tell that I'm gifted the way I'm rapping at present. I'm from a place where life's a gamble, you don't wanna be betting. From a place where they be selling, God forbid if you're telling. If you ain't rolling deep or holding heat, my G, what you reckon? Jesus, peace on your neck and then the G's will be checking. Check it, CR7, I ain't Portuguese and I ain't talking Greece, but this is Thornton Heath. If you know, then you know, we never talk to police. Any season you'll get peppered when they're sorting the beef. Jeez, I'm from a place where everybody knows me. Enough parents played their little part to grow me. Reminiscing while I glide on this old beat. Cool as ice, but I flow neat. I'm from a place you might have heard about, where they bring them burners out, make you turn around and head back before they slap a skittle in your head back. Kinda light skin boy, jet black.
Damn.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's brand new music from FJ from his album The Mixtape, the pre-mix. That joint was called I'm From. The first joint was called In God I Think We Trust, I believe. Jody in the chat, what's good? Let's start with, let me get these screens right. 1 second. Let's start with Big Mike. Go for it.
So I remember who the homie was now. On the first track, I liked it, right? And I'm gonna give that a 3. I like, but what I'm gonna say about both them tracks, I like them better than the tracks that he submitted when we first got introduced to him. So the first track, I'm gonna give him a 3. The last track, I really like the tone of like where I'm from and the little sample of Biggie Smalls, and I'm gonna give that a 3.5. I do enjoy both these tracks better than what I heard from him. And homie, don't stop rapping like Too Short. You know what I'm saying? It's good to hear some music.
Damn, my mouth's tripping. Uno, how about you? What you feeling?
Hey, man, I'm hangry, so I apologize. Because I fuck with you, gang. I do fuck with you. The first joint, I disagree with Mike completely. The first ones you sent, it was one song out of the album we listened to, and I liked one song. And I was like, oh, this nigga hard. He doing his shit. It's different. I was mad at the coast because I was like, why the fuck a nigga overseas sending slaps and you niggas ain't sending no slaps? But then this joint, I ain't gonna lie, gang. I'm here with words. So I assume pre-mix means you didn't mix it and you dropped it on SoundCloud so that your fans can hear it and then go with you with the process of why you dropping it. I feel you if that was your marketing play. I just not feeling the songs at all. Not at all. Like, I don't really.
So what would you rate it?
Oh, it's a 1 on both of them.
Both songs.
For sure.
Is that a Charlemagne?
No.
Because he can rap.
Okay.
So no, he can rap. I just don't like those songs.
Got you.
So I can't say Charlemagne.
Let me remove my finger from the button.
Yeah. It's not a Charlemagne. Okay. Charlemagne is reserved for niggas that should quit.
Hey, you niggas holding the Charlemagne button over niggas like I just come from watching the espionage movie and they had the nuclear button thing. I'm like, bro, I just watched the president damn near nigga nuke the whole world, bro. This shit's fucking me up, though. But I also like that's why we're different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my nigga can say he totally disagree with me, and I don't get all in my feelings like some people. But anyway, you know.
Yeah. I do agree with Uno in the fact that I actually like.
I did lose my nails cutter. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, your bitch likes my nails long. You feel me?
I like the last songs you sent.
Like when I scratch her back when I'm hitting it from the back. You feel me?
I like the last songs you sent in better. I honestly am not a fan of like sending in unmixed material unless you are obviously wanting a review, so hopefully that my notes will make it into the final mix. But I think the first song, honestly, the last batch of songs you sent were just more exciting. Like these are just right down the middle, like traditional rap. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not saying anything bad, but you're not saying anything great. And then the beats aren't like grabbing my attention. Maybe when they're mixed, they might hit harder. Excuse me, but right now it's not giving. It's not giving what I need. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you a 2.5. I do think the skill is obviously there. This is a whole different mixtape than the last one, so you're obviously putting in work, and I can definitely
now he on my bad side. Hit it.
I can definitely commend you for that.
Hit it. Now he on my bad side. Hit that shit.
Fatal attraction, feeding y'all bullshit. That's a distraction. Rip it on any beat. That's an adaptation. I'm running out of breath. I'm bringing it back in. Need my money up front. Don't deal with a back end. Your pockets on a diet. I'm calling you Atkins.
Nah, try to save a nigga out. I try to save a nigga.
That's what you sound like rapping, nigga.
One, Fur Coat, Volume 1, November 20th. Charlemagne.
40 says it sounds not mixed and it's not compressed either. Real quick though, says there's potential, and he says shots fired. Jenny Trap laughing in the chat. All good though. Appreciate the listens and always, guys. It's love, Uno. Yo, and yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I know the potential's there. I just like the last batch better. So that one's a 2 for me, but we definitely appreciate you submitting the music.
I hate when niggas.
Shout out my nigga FJ, man.
Yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to you. You sent some cheese and some shout out to you.
And with that, we gonna wrap it up, man. Big Mike, let the people know how they can support what you got going on.
Oh man, you already know what it is, man. Straight lace, no chase, all the way around the board, all platforms. Next week, I will be on the printer's bumper to send you these shirts and promoting the shirts. And I'm printing both logos at once. So next week, that is my mission. And new content coming soon on Straight Lace, No Chase. Just not the shorts, man. If you only tuned in on me here, go to YouTube and press the subscribe. Go to TikTok, subscribe. I'm a little funny dude. Other than that, catch me right here with my brethren, right? From 5 o'clock, Monday to Friday, to whenever we done cutting up with the Uno nigga from 7 Records and the Lord nigga from Connect the Coast.
Hey man, I ain't gonna be too many niggas. Like, that's like, the way you putting the emphasis on niggas is like, bitch, you know what I mean? Like that bitch ass nigga from 7 Records and that bitch ass nigga from Connect the Coast, you know what I mean? Nah, I'm just joking. I'm hungry as fuck. So I'm about to get up out of here. Subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/7pn. Get on the podcast. This week, I don't know. Nigga, watch the shows, nigga. We live, indirect. I'm here Monday through Friday. And yeah. Oh yeah, Big Time out now. Go get that video out now. Go support that.
For sure. I'll see you on Monday. All right.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe Tuesday since it's a holiday. Let's talk about it over the weekend. We'll figure it out.
I'll text you because I ain't going outside unless somebody invite me on day boats.
For sure. We'll talk about it over the weekend. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast, your host on the only radio station playing 805 hip-hop and R&B every Monday through Friday. We're the only radio station doing this. That makes us the only radio station committed to the coast. So I'd say that we put the coast in West Coast officially. And if you want to support what we're doing, visit our website, connect.club, and become a member. It's only $7 a month. You get exclusive content. You get updates on events, 805 events. You get discounts on merch. And we have hoodies, t-shirts, a new merch coming. Summer merch is dropping very, very soon within the next week or so. We got socks, we got glasses, we got a whole bunch of shit. So make sure you visit our website, grab yourself some of the Coast.Next merch if you believe the 805 is the next hub where the next rap superstar will come from in California, which is what I believe. Do you believe that? If so, go get yourself some of the Coast.Next merch. Don't forget, we're giving away 2 tickets to see Lou Deezy and Dodie Six at the Fremont Theater June 7th. All you got to do is become a member and you automatically are entered to win 2 tickets. We'll announce the winners on June 5th. And then also June 14th, Connect the Coast will be performing live in the Mission Plaza, downtown San Luis Obispo, with a live band and everything. It's going to be a vibe. So come out, have a good ass time with us. I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a good holiday weekend. Don't drink and drive. Promise you it's not worth it. Stay safe. Have a good one.
If we talk and you walk right out my face, I couldn't stop, turn it off, is that true? That's true. If you want, I can lag my response today. I'll eat it off, all the oxen free as you. And you my sunshine, amid the trees move slow on tongue time, but baby need to know too. Just another day, impressed enough with me, come to say I do, I do. I said, baby girl, I need to know. I told you, baby girl, I need to know. Said, baby, that I need to know. Told you, baby, that I need to know. My love is underneath. Looking for a way to get between. My sign is